Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. The 57th Board of Governors meeting of the Inter-American Development Bank and the 31st Board of Governors meeting of the Inter-American Investment Corporation is now history. The Bahamas have already passed the baton to officials of Paraguay to host the 2017 meetings. The Board of Governors elected a new chairman yesterday evening and heard how the Bahamas benefits from its partnership with the Inter-American Development Bank. Our Halktis reports on the IDB and Iic Board of Governors opening session.
IDB Governor for the Bahamas, the Minister of State for Finance, the Honorable Michael Halktis, was nominated and elected by acclamation as the new incoming chairman of the Board of Governors of the Inter-American Development Bank and the Inter-American Investment Corporation during its session at the Nassau Beach Resort on Saturday.
We are fortunate to have a development partner in the IDB that is not only a source of development financing, but also a source of technical assistance and research that will enable countries, particularly in the region, to adapt for growth. Net flows into the Caribbean region from 2011 to 2015 totaled just under $600 million.
Outgoing Chairman Il-Hu Yu, Korea's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Strategy and Finance, as well as Governor of Korea's Asian Development Bank, passed the baton to Halktis and echoed comments for the IDB to address pertinent issues, especially climate change. IDB President and Chairman of the Iiec's Board of Executive Directors, Luis Alberto Moreno, was re-elected for another 5-year term. He praised the Caribbean for recording over 3% growth in 2015. He also highlighted the region's outstanding tourism results of welcoming over 24 million visitors last year. During his keynote address, Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie embraced the IDB's continued partnership with the government on projects of national development, among them the Sustainable Plan for Andros.
How, for example, will development on Andros affect the crawfish catches? What are the ideal types of tourism investments to maximize tourism visitation and expenditure? Where should future development on the island be situated to minimize the impact from future storms and sea level rise? From the master plan that will be created through this project, we will implement proper zoning for the various human activities occurring on the island. We will prioritize critical infrastructural and capacity building investments for the government and private sector, and outline best management practices for sustainable, prosperous future for Andros' residents.
The Prime Minister also touted the IDB-funded Sustainable Nassau initiative, which he says can make a powerful and positive impact on 70% of the country's population.
When executed, there will be a detailed strategic plan to deal with the most important issues facing our capital city: sustainable energy, affordable housing, resilience to environmental hazards, waste management and mobility management and methodologies to improve the connectivity of the city through smart applications.
Halktis Munnings, ZNS Network News.